Rihanna.
I enjoyed Rihanna's performance.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
Me too.
And I not only owe her an apology, but I come with gifts, Rihanna. If you somehow hear this, let me get into JD cam. I come with gifts from one creative to another. Here's what I think. Hear me out. I know you got the billions. You are not worried about touring and performing. Clearly. But, hear me out. Hear me out. She killed this ballad shit.
Ballad?
You don't consider Lift Me Up a ballad?
Yeah, it's a ballad.
What about the Rihanna ballad tour? She ain't gotta move. She ain't gotta dance. What I'm saying, the baby is safe. See? I be trying to be serious and niggas be laughing. Then I be trying to laugh and niggas be serious.
Okay, so I hear you.
I think the Rihanna ballad tour would be pretty fly. You would hear a bunch of songs you don't normally hear from Rihanna. And she would really get in her feelings, which she's got a lot of feelings right now as a soon-to-be second mother. You know, nature is all doing its thing.
Yeah.
And so she can pour that out, and her fans would love to hear that music, I think. I would totally try to save 6 months' worth of rent money to go to the Rihanna ballad tour.
You think a large group of people would?
I think right now that the Super Bowl and the Oscars back-to-back have proved that everyone wants whatever Rihanna they can get. I think people are starving for whatever Rihanna they can get. I think it's like, I haven't eaten in months, I'm about to die. Well, you can't live that long, but I haven't eaten in weeks, I'm about to die, and you threw me a crumb. I don't give a fuck what that crumb is. Let me get that.
Yeah. I hear that.
I think the Super Bowl performance and the internet's love for it, even though the internet was kind of split, but I think the internet, those who loved it, was a large amount of people.
Well, but you're talking about two different things. That's why I'm asking, do you think a large amount of people would like this? Because she is also very well known for her
pop.
The songs she did at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but this is like the B-sides. Remember when Jay-Z did the B-side tour?
Yeah, but
that shit was sold out.
Right, but when you're talking about hip-hop and a B-side tour, it's a different situation. I also think if we were talking about someone who wasn't technically pop and someone who leaned towards R&B only, like,
but she plays in both fields.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And so this would be for the more R&B cats.
Oh, and listen, that sounds great to me. I would absolutely go to that concert.
So what are we fighting for?
We're not fighting.
I tell you, it's gonna be a silly one. Come on.
I'm just asking you. Do you think that would be? Do you think that that's what people would want? And I hear you when you say, people are looking for whatever they can get. But are they? Because even when they got her Super Bowl performance, people had something to say, including you.
They still tuned in. We still all watched.
Okay. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea.
I think it's more about the marketing. I'm just
asking questions.
No, it's okay. I think it's more about marketing than anything else. Mm-hmm. I think the same way while we were watching the Super Bowl, those of us who were watching, every commercial break was stay tuned for the Apple Music Rihanna halftime show.
Yeah, right.
Every commercial. You know how many commercial breaks there are in the Super Bowl? Mm-hmm. Like 8 million.
The Super Bowl is about commercials.
Right. And so every time they went to a commercial, it was stay tuned for the Rihanna halftime, Apple Music, whatever. I keep changing it. But that's what they did every time. And for the weeks and months leading to the show, guess what we all kept hearing? Rihanna Super Bowl performance. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Oscars. I don't watch the Oscars. We knew about it before the Oscars came. How? Mm-hmm. Because that's what was being pushed. I think Rock Nation, Live Nation, Rihanna's camp, ASAP's camp, and Rihanna's fan base, what they called again?
The Nation. Navy.
The Navy. That's 5 powerful things right there. I think those 5 things will make it a successful tour. I don't think it takes much with Rihanna, to be honest. Like how we always say there's certain caliber of stars. I don't think you need a lot for this Rihanna tour to sell out.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really dope concert. I would love to go to the B-side concert.
I guess I just wonder, yes, I agree. People would buy the tickets. It's a Rihanna show. No one's gotten a Rihanna tour in however many years.
Easy money.
But then I think it would be kind of like the Super Bowl where you'll get, yes, people like you and me who want to go see something like that. And then you'll get the people who are going to buy the tickets and go and then be like, oh my gosh, she really didn't do, I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. It's got
whatever.
But you have to call it.
She really didn't do Diamonds?
Ballard tour.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
The same way Jay-Z's tour was marketed, the B-sides, and I didn't even think about the Jay-Z thing until this conversation. When I was watching her performance on YouTube, I was like, yo, this is what she could do.
She could absolutely do it, and I think it would be great.
Yeah, now that we're talking, I think that's a great comparison. The Jay-Z B-side concert, that's how it was marketed. It was Jay-Z doing the B-sides. That's it.
Yeah.
You were not getting any of the hits. I mean, when he brought out like State Property, whoever, but we didn't know that in the marketing during the promo run. You just knew Jay-Z's doing B-sides.
Well, and I think
this is unprecedented.
Separate the fans from the followers.
Oh, of course.
So, sure.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I said Rihanna's camp, ASAP's camp, because they seem very unified and doing things together, which I love.
I love it.
And so I'm sure ASAP will be doing his thing, helping as well. Rock Nation, I believe, still manages her. I never saw anything saying otherwise.
Yeah, as far as I know.
And, you know, that means Live Nation is doing the tour. And who was the 5th person? Oh, the Navy. Come on now.
I mean, listen, I'm not against it. Like I said, I would love to see something like that. I'm just asking questions. I'm just wondering how people would take that. But you make some valid points. You do. I didn't know we were starting the podcast like this.
Why not?
You just like launched into a whole.
I said I was gonna mess up your whole shit. Probably.
You did. I don't know why.
I just felt like I came on here and I gave a lot of criticism to Rihanna's Super Bowl performance.
You did.
And I've doubled down on it.
And now you've tripled.
And now I've tripled down on it. And so, but I say all the time, I'm tough, but I'm fair. I'm strict, but I'm fair. So I want to be the same way. If I'm going to be a harsh critic, the same thing I say about Lil Wayne all the time. Like the same way I give Lil Wayne shit and critique his lyrics. When Lil Wayne shows up, I got to give him his props too. And so Rihanna bodied that performance, huh?
I said that's appreciated. I mean, you should, be able to.
Fox News, fair and balanced.
You just completely discredited yourself. So let's.
Oh, it's a joke.
I know.
It's a joke because that's the shit they ran on for eons, and they're obviously not any of that.
No, please, I get the joke.
I'm thinking our fans are smart enough, our supporters are smart enough to get it too.